So, we take this time to recognize some of our freshmen, our sophomores, and primarily our juniors, with various awards that are given by fraternal organizations, the military, and other organizations to junior ROTC. After 24 years in the Marine Corps, I finally figured out all the medals the Navy and the Marine Corps has. I came to junior ROTC and I had to learn a whole new system of medals. So I had to do internet research and all that to try and figure out what some of these were. So what we'll do is we will call the individual cadet now, along with the presenter. They'll present the award, and yes, if you receive an award, I want you to line up behind us there after you receive your award. Come down front and center along with the presenter, and then once everyone has their ribbon or medal, everyone will recognize you in one long line. All right, understand? All right, first we have the Navy League Roosevelt Medal. And the Navy League Roosevelt Medal is being presented by Judge Jen. And the Navy League Roosevelt Medal is for service and patriotism. And this year's recipient of the Roosevelt Navy League Medal is Cadet First Sergeant Jordan McCann. Jordan, please come down. Jordan, congratulations. Next, we have the Daughters of the American Revolution Medal, and that is for patriotism and leadership for a young female cadet. This year's medal is being presented by Ms. Cheryl Connors, and this year's recipient is Cadet First Sergeant Amanda Kirka. Amanda, congratulations. Good job. Next is the Military Officers Association of America Medal, and that is for leadership and scholastic excellence. And this year's medal is being presented by Lieutenant Colonel Mateko, U.S. Army retired, and this year's recipient is Cadet First Lieutenant Zach Smith. Zach, please come down. Congratulations, Zach. Next, we have the Indiana Sons of Union Veterans of the Civil War. This year's medal is being presented by Mr. Eckley, and this year's recipient is Cadet Sergeant A.J. Malinky. A.J., come down please. Mr. Lovell can fly a P-47, but he can't work a camera. It's all right, Mr. Lovell, flying a P-47 is much more important. And Mr. Lovell, if you could come up here for a moment, please. Mr. Lovell is a World War II veteran, and he flew P-47. Shot down by the Germans. He was wounded, so he has the Purple Heart, and he was also held prisoner by the Germans for a few days. Is that correct, sir? Well, they lost the war and we won, so. Thank you for your service. So the next two medals are being presented by Mr. Bubba. The first is the Indiana Sons of the American Revolution, and this medal goes to Cadet Sergeant Michael Ross. Michael, come down. And the next medal Mr. Bubba is presenting, probably near and dear to his heart, is the Military Order of the Purple Heart Medal for Leadership. And this medal is being presented to Cadet Gunnery Sergeant Ethan Warner. Congratulations, Ethan. Our next award is the Women Marines Association Meritorious Service Award. This award is being presented by Judge Jen, and this year's recipient is Cadet Sergeant Darianne Pfeiffer. Darianne, come on. Master Sergeant and I printed up an extra statement in there that says Dairy Dip, which is her nickname. Congratulations, Gary Dip. Our next medal is the Reserve Officers Association of Indiana medal. This medal is for citizenship, civic responsibility, and military bearing. This year's medal is being presented by Chief Warrant Officer 5 Kilgore, and this year's recipient is Cadet Corporal Alejandro Ayala. Alejandro, come on now. Good job, Al. Our next medal is the National Sojourners Medal, and this is for the highest attributes of Americanism. Chief Warrant Officer 5 Kilgore is presenting this medal as well, and this year's recipient is Cadet Gunnery Sergeant Dylan Sherman. Dylan. Congratulations, Dylan. Next, we have the Order of the Scottish Rite, and is Miss Gail Kemp here? The Order of the Scottish Rite is for scholastic excellence and Americanism. I guess they didn't show up last year. This year's recipient is Cadet First Sergeant Ricky Ramos. Ricky, come down. Congratulations, Ricky. That's all right. He's going into business, everyone. Business. Next, American Legion Post 260, Medal for Scholastic Excellence, presented by Mr. McDowell. This year's recipient is Cadet First Sergeant Jason Portage. Jason. Congratulations, Jason. And the American Legion Post 260 Medal for Military Excellence, also being presented by Mr. McDowell, is going to Cadet Lance Corporal Caleb Blanchard. Caleb, please come down. Caleb just joined ROTC this year, actually at semester. He's done a great job integrating into the program, and we're happy to have him, and we hope we can keep him next year. Caleb, congratulations. Next, we have the American Legion Post 260 Ladies Medal for Scholastic Excellence. That's being presented by Ms. Cindy Bach, is that correct? Back, Ms. Cindy Back. This year's recipient is Cadet Corporal Lexia Darnell. Lexia has a GPA of 3.7. And the American Legion Post 260 Ladies Medal for Military Excellence. Bernie, is that you? Excellent. This year's recipient is Cadet Sergeant Yessie Soto. Yessie, congratulations. The U.S. Army, I've got to say for a moment, the U.S. Army, the Army recruiters here provide absolute outstanding support to the program. Even better than the Marine recruiters. It pains me to say that, but that's how it is. Staff Sergeant Stillwell is a permanent fixture here. He's here almost every week. We enjoy having Staff Sergeant Stillwell. Staff Sergeant, thank you so much for everything that you do for the program. The Army gives out 2 scholastic and athletic medals. Those cadets who can combine athletics and scholar and scholastic achievement. And Staff Sergeant, I'll turn it over to you to talk.
Thank you for having me tonight. I want to say a little bit about this medal. The reason why this medal is so important is only given to 1 male and 1 female student per school per year. These students excel both in academics and athletics. They both maintain a 3.0 GPA or above, both lettered in both their respective sports. So I guess without further ado, I'd like to present this medal to Cadet Parad and Cadet Erwin.
Come on down here, David. And Cadet Irving is not here. Next is American Legion Post 502, the Silver Medal for Scholastic Excellence, being presented by Mr. Rutledge. Mr. Rutledge, are you here? This year's recipient is Cadet Corporal Gina Chapman. Gina, come down, please. Congratulations, Gina. The American Legion 502 also gives a silver medal for military excellence. This year's recipient is Cadet Lance Corporal Blake Gill. Blake, come down, please. Don't hurt yourself, Blake. Hobart Owl and Mad Marine Corps League. They have rainbow medals. This is being presented by Mr. Rob Burke. Mr. Burke, how are you this evening? This year's recipients for the Hobart Owl and Mad Rainbow Medal are Cadet PFC Raquel Parascos, Cadet Staff Sergeant Isaac Rodriguez, and Cadet PFC Milena Trujillo. Milena must not be here. Give that to Master Sergeant. We'll take care of that later. Thank you, gentlemen. Calumet Marine Corps League Rainbow Medal being presented by Mr. Fredby, correct? This year's recipients, Cadet Sergeant Chris McHugh, Cadet Corporal Brianna Verba, and Cadet Lance Corporal Ethel Raymond.
Congratulations and good luck in everything you do, and take forward all your leadership skills you've learned here and everything you do. Parents, well, you guys got to be proud to have cadets here. It's an outstanding program, and the Calumet Detachment Marine Corps League is really proud to sponsor this, and we'd also like to make a donation, $1,000 towards.
Thank you. Next is the Dunes Marine Corps League Rainbow Medal being presented by Mr. Jim Gorley. Is Jim here tonight? Gentlemen, welcome. Thank you for coming. This year's recipients, Cadet Corporal Ana Romeco, Cadet Lance Corporal Kyle Jackson, and Cadet Private David Varane. They're nervous, folks. They're nervous. Congratulations, team. And our final medal of the evening is the Outstanding Cadet of the Year Award. This award is being presented by Mr. Bustanko, and this year's recipient should be no real surprise, Cadet First Sergeant Jordan McDaniel. Jordan. Congratulations, Jordan. Jordan, don't go too far. Put those down because you're up next for your solo. Everyone, please recognize these cadets.